Hey guys, welcome back to SportZrant, where obviously we rant about sports. I'm Jesse, and this is Will. And today we have a saucy topic of the NBA playoffs.
Saucy.
Saucy. Saucy.
Yeah.
No, but this will be more of like a discussion. Not so much a rant, but just our opinion and a discussion of how the NBA playoffs have been going so far. And
some predictions. Our favorite
some predictions,
thing.
Yep.
We love doing predictions.
And see how well we did last time.
Oh, that opens the door perfectly for how well you did last time.
Yeah, we can dive into how how I did. So I'll start it off. The first series, the Cavs and the Raptors, and
we both fucked
collectively
this one up.
we both screwed this one up. So we both thought the Raptors were going to win, actually, and that was nothing of the sort.
They didn't even come close.
They didn't put up a fight
win
at
game.
all. It was like a high school team playing.
Yeah, I'm not even sure it was the Raptors.
Yeah, that was just a really bad series. Nobody really. It didn't seem like anybody really stepped up. I mean,
No.
DeRozan. I mean, he had little sparks of something, and Valanciunas had some. He was trying.
Yeah, I think he was the closest to stepping up.
He was giving it. He was giving it his all, and other than that, I mean, Lowry was missing shots and throwing up a bunch of threes, and I don't know, just watching the series just hurt.
Yeah,
it just hurt.
It was tough to watch. It was a team that just didn't have it. They just didn't. Their drive wasn't there, man. They just didn't seem to be pushing to win that series at all,
right.
especially once they went down. Once they went down a couple of games, then it was really just going through the motions.
Matter of time.
They told us we had to be here to play this game, so that's why we're here. That LeBron was in their heads at that point, I think, and
it wasn't even just LeBron. I mean, everybody else started to step up. You saw, J.R. Smith in one half shot 6 for 6 and hit like 3 threes. So, I mean, it was nice to see him not have to carry it this time. Like he did the Pacers series.
And when we made our original predictions, that's what we said. We said we were basing that off of LeBron carrying, throwing the whole team on his shoulders through the Pacers series. And we said if he's got to do that against Toronto, he won't win.
Right.
Well, he didn't have to.
Yeah.
So then they won.
They won
very handily.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was bad. But no, off the record, you said you spoke to one of your buddies about.
Yes. So we got a guy that works with us that's a humongous basketball fan, and we were talking to him as we do about the playoffs and about Toronto, and the big thing was just the general approach and where they go from now. So he was talking about Game 3 when they decided to set DeMar DeRozan, and because he was playing very, very badly, and he was dead set against it. He was like, "Hey, this is you back your player no matter what, man. No matter bad, good, whatever. You keep him in the game and you back your player." And my thing was, what I said is, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's kind of been Toronto's MO, and what they kind of worked with and changed was we put the hot hands in and set who's not playing well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's what we do. Whoever's playing great gets to stay in the game. We keep that team that's working for us.
Right.
And it did work a little bit. They mounted a comeback a little bit. I think in Game 3, maybe.
Yeah.
And so I just don't know. What do you do in that situation? Do you sit him?
Yeah. So I don't think he made the wrong call. I think that this is the playoffs. It's do or die.
Yeah.
So if you're not delivering, I think you're right on the bench. And I don't care if it's LeBron James. I don't care if it's Michael Jordan. If you're shooting 0 for 15, I think you sit on the bench. You are not helping the team out, regardless of if.
So you would have set Carmelo?
Yes, I would have absolutely sat Carmelo. I would have made him come off the bench. I wouldn't have even put him in the starting lineup. He would have hated me as a coach. So I don't think he was wrong in doing that. I do agree that yes, you should back your player, especially when DeRozan is him and Lowry are kind of the face of the team, the two faces of the team. But that goes so far, and it's the playoffs. If it was like a regular season game, maybe if they had the conference in the bag and they were going to win it, and we're in the last 10 games of the season and he was struggling a little bit, sit him. The playoffs is not the time to really mess around with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it was game 3 too.
On the verge of,
so it was like
already down 2. This is a doer. Like, you had to win that game.
They needed to come back. So I think, man, they were like, hey, this is what we've been doing. This is what we built. This was the plan from the beginning.
Right.
They gave him time to step up and take control of the team.
They waited until the third quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, it just didn't happen. So I feel like he waited as long as he could have. But at that point, in his defense, he needed to shake something up. He needed to.
Right.
It was happening again. It was in their face happening again. And, yeah, he needed to shake things up. So
And I didn't hear anything. I mean, it's as far as I know, he took it pretty humbly. I mean, I haven't heard anything in the press,
No, because
really...
it's been so overshadowed by who's to blame for this? Who's getting fired? Who's getting let go? What's the next move in Toronto? This is the 3rd season in a row you've been outed by LeBron. What's the plan?
Right.
What is the plan? What do you do? Who do you get rid of? You get rid of the coach? You get rid of Lowry, DeRozan? What are you doing?
I mean, you gotta look at who's coming available. So, I mean, you got LeBron is not going to go to Toronto, but
what a turn of events that would be.
And then they actually make the jerseys LeBronto.
Oh man, that would be great.
That would be great. The LeBronto Raptors. So you're not going to get LeBron, but Kawhi and Paul George come available.
No.
Then you got a big 3. You got Kyle Lowry, you got DeMar DeRozan, and Paul George, or Kawhi Leonard, and still Valanciunas. That'd be a good team.
That'd be a good team, but I don't see it. Do they have the salary? I don't think they have salary cap for that.
Yeah,
at all.
Probably not. I mean, I'm speaking hypotheticals, but
yeah, they spent a lot of money on DeRozan, like $100 million, a lot of money.
Yeah, I think. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're gonna get rid of somebody, I think Lowry.
Really?
Yeah. Valanciunas is he's a good center. DeRozan is a very good guard. I think it's Lowry.
Lowry, yeah. There was a game where I think he had like 5 points. So, I mean, it's not like he played amazing. I just don't think it wasn't so obvious when he got benched. Plus, DeRozan got ejected in game 4. So, I think that's why he's getting a lot of the spotlight. My thing is this, and it just came to me. I just thought because I was at first on board with, blow it up. It didn't work. Try it again. Roll the dice and try again, because if you can't beat LeBron, you're never going anywhere.
Right.
But you know who is going somewhere? LeBron. There's a good chance you might not have to, don't blow it up yet when you don't know where LeBron's going to be. He might not be in Cleveland next year.
That's true.
So.
He could jump, to the other conference.
And then you won't have to worry about it until the finals.
Right.
So,
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully he'll be a Laker, but I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. But that's my thing is I hold out. Hold out. Don't change anything, because clearly there was something there. They had such a great regular season.
Mm-hmm.
They ran through the Wizards, which is the Wizards.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, something was working. They just hit a very tough obstacle that would have been tough for anybody, as he's shown for many other good teams. But I think you wait it out, see where LeBron goes.
I like that idea. That's not a bad idea at all. All right.
Next series.
Jump to the next one.
Let's do it.
It only goes downhill from here. For me anyway.
For you.
So, dang, what was the other one on that side? Oh, Philadelphia and Boston.
What the hell? That was a hell of a series. That last game was, oh my God.
That was crazy. That's crazy. I predicted Philadelphia.
I predicted Philadelphia.
We
both fucked this one up.
Okay.
We thought for sure, because the 76ers looked so goddamn good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Celtics had played so, struggling to get past Milwaukee,
yeah. And the 76ers kind of cruised through the Heat. So, I thought the 76ers, I trusted the process. And they let me down.
The process was defeated.
Yeah. Just too many young mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing for me that comes out of that series was Joel Embiid played awesome. I really think he tried. He gave everything he had.
Mm-hmm.
Super disappointed in Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Dude can't shoot the ball at all. And that was what they did. They let him shoot it, and he kept missing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that really kind of exposed him. He's got some work to do there. So I was very disappointed in him. He didn't have a very good series at all.
Yeah.
But I think the big thing, too, was that first game it really showed. The 76ers had a little more time off. They came out a little quiet. But then, man, everybody on the Celtics contributed. There was no one guy bringing that team in. Rozier, Smart.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, my God, dude. Everybody contributed to those wins. So that's what impressed me.
Oh, yeah.
And that's without Kyrie Irving.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be deadly. They'll be very deadly. And Gordon Hayward. They'll get Gordon Hayward back, too. So they're really going to have their hands tied, with who they're going to start, who they're going to play coming up because, with all this talent. The funny thing is the 76ers, I believe, were the one they traded Jason Tatum for that guy that I can't even remember his name because he's so irrelevant.
Yeah, and he's starting.
He played 0 minutes and whatever.
And he just rode the bench, and Tatum tore it up.
Tatum's been tearing it up, yeah. So I always think that's funny.
I think the 76ers were better than what they played, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't feel like they played well.
Yeah, they had a lot of turnovers. There was a few plays that, down to the wire, and they got Ben Simmons passing it in, and he made a bad pass, and I think that happened 2 games out of the series.
Yeah.
The last game for sure. I mean, he tried to bomb it down the court, and then there was one where they were on their half court line and inbounding, and I think he tried to pass it into. Okay, so on to the next series.
Yeah.
Which this one I believe I was wrong.
Which one's this?
The Rockets and no, I was right about that one. The Rockets and the who did they play?
The Jazz.
Jazz, that's right. Rockets and Jazz. No, I think we
were both right about this.
This is the only one I was right in. Actually.
Yes, because we both chose the Rockets.
Right. So. I didn't really watch much of that series. I kind of just expected the Rockets to just outscore the Jazz pretty much the entire time.
Which is pretty much what happened.
Yeah. If they were going to try and shoot with the Rockets, I didn't see that. Thing.
I mean, the big notes I would say, because I watched one game of it and kind of paid attention to the stats and whatnot, is Donovan Mitchell continued to impress.
Oh, yeah.
Continued to play awesome.
Yep.
Gobert did not. He had a bad series, wasn't really there, which contributed to them losing. And then the biggest point I want to make, James Harden played awesome, and then that last game, Chris Paul would not be fucking denied going to the conference finals.
He
scored 41 points.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
That was awesome. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much input on that one, but that was expected.
Yeah, I mean, that was it was an uphill battle for the Jazz. We all kind of thought that would be an uphill battle, especially once we noticed that, the Rockets were up 2-0. Mm-hmm. And it was okay, yeah, this is probably.
I think Rubio was out a game too, wasn't he? I think he got hurt. And,
yeah. And he seems to keep having that issue.
Yeah. Then we got, and I know I was wrong on 3 of them, just so everybody knows.
And 3 of the 4.
3 of the 4, I was wrong. So then we had Golden State and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And who did you choose?
I chose the Pelicans. I thought the Brow.
He did everything he could.
He did. I thought he was going to run all over him, and he did, but he just didn't have any help. So, yeah.
Yeah,
that sucked.
He was scoring 30 points a game. Every game, all 4 or 5. I mean, so yeah. I mean, you look back, it's got to be tough to rebound 12 rebounds and 34 points, and you lose.
Yeah,
that's gotta suck. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, Golden State's good.
Yeah,
they're so good.
It was a risky, very risky prediction.
Yeah. Especially once Curry came back. Once Curry came back, I was like, okay, you're out.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, the Pelicans, they swept the first series, didn't they? They played the Timberwolves.
I don't think they swept them.
Okay.
I don't think they swept them.
I'm pretty sure they swept their first series.
I don't think they swept.
I thought they were the only ones that swept, didn't they? The first series?
Yeah, you could be right.
Well, anyway, whatever. Because I thought they played Karl Anthony Towns and the Timberwolves.
They did. They did play them. I don't know if they swept them or if they won like one game.
Yeah, but anyway, they demolished them and
they played. Beat them pretty
granted,
handily.
I mean, Golden State's a little bit more of a beast than the Timberwolves.
A little more.
But
a little more. Jesus, they're way more of a beast.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean the big thing is, you had same old story with Golden State. You had Durant, Curry, Thompson, everybody averaging 20-plus points.
Yeah.
And then Green tearing up defense and rebounds and assists. I think there was a guy, he had like 15 assists or something stupid.
They don't even have a big 3. It's like a big 5.
Yeah. And
like, for real.
Yeah, and Curry coming back and them saying he's struggling when he's scoring 28 points. It's like, Jesus. So, yeah, I mean,
must be rough.
Davis tried. I mean, he played awesome, but it just wasn't enough to overpower that team, which it wouldn't. So
no.
I was right though. I never thought he had a chance.
Okay, but you gave up on LeBron.
I did. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's just because of the situation's different. Because I don't think LeBron could have done it either. No. I don't think LeBron would have been able to take out Golden State with that team either. I don't think he would have been able to do it. Versus LeBron against Toronto, because we thought Toronto was an offensive beast.
Yeah.
And that they had been, this was what their whole season was about, was beating fucking LeBron. Yeah. And then they got there and were just like, what are we doing here again?
And they had like 50 turnovers between all the games, so it was like, it's not 50, but I mean, it felt like it. So,
yeah.
Like that one half, they had like 12, so I was like, ugh. But, yeah. So I guess that leads into our
the fun part,
the
predictions.
The next predictions. So we'll do Cavs.
Cavs first.
Cavs first. The Cavs and the Boston Celtics. Who you got?
I'm gonna throw it up even better. I'm gonna do the game.
Okay.
And I'm going with the Cavs. I think they're playing better now. They've got a little chemistry, and LeBron's still LeBron. And I'm going the Cavs in Game 6.
Okay.
It's gonna be what's that? A 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a 4-2 because the Celtics are still good.
Oh, yeah.
They're young. They're very young, but they are still playing hot with a lot of confidence. But we'll see. I think that Cavs team's kind of in the same boat, and they have one huge angle.
Okay.
The greatest player of all time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I agree with you. And no rant this time.
No rants, no fights.
Yeah. So I agree. I'm going to say 5 games. Game 5. I think it's going to be a 4-1.
Really?
Yeah.
The Celtics are hot, man.
They are.
I get it. They're confident. Rozier is a beast. He's feeling good.
That's fine.
Yeah, all right.
That's fine. I'm not going to doubt LeBron James again. I'm going to...
That's SportZrant.
I'm going to ride the LeBron James wave and never let him doubt me or never doubt in him again. So I'm doing LeBron.
You're gonna be like
not
a
even
jinx.
the Cavs. Not even the Cavs. I'm doing LeBron in 5.
I think you're LeBron in 5. I think you're gonna be a curse. I think you're gonna be a curse, and now I'm gonna have to change my pick. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm not changing my pick. But watch, you're gonna curse it. All right, so let's go. Let's do the other one.
Okay. The Rockets and Golden State. I've got Golden State.
I've got the Rockets, baby.
I'm going to take Golden State in 6.
Come on, Harden. I'm going to say Rockets in 7. I think it's a hell of a series. I think it's a crazy offensive series, But the Rockets want to beat Golden State so bad. This is it. Like, every other team was just in the way to get to this series.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think Golden State just has too many scorers. I think that they're going to, they got Andre Iguodala coming off the bench. Like, that's crazy. And he should be a starter. He really should be.
Yeah.
He would start for any other team.
Yeah, but if Paul plays like he did in that last game, this is his first finals, man.
Yeah.
He's feeling good. If he plays like that, and Capella, he's playing awesome.
Yeah, Clint Capella's playing really well.
So if they keep that level, then I think they're going to be good. Not to mention, they want this series bad. And they took 2 of 3 against Golden State throughout the season. Now, granted, maybe everybody wasn't playing. Maybe Curry was out for one of those games. That doesn't matter. They still took 2 of 3.
That's true. Okay.
I think...
Yeah.
It's
not going to be a defensive game at all. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 of these games, somebody scores 150 points.
Yeah, they're going to be crazy offensive games. But I really think that it's going to be... You're going to see Harden step up, take the game in hand. Paul step up, take a game in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like you're going to see those 40-point, 45-point games from them. And they're going to shock the world. Okay. And then they're going to lose to LeBron in the finals.
Well, you've made your next prediction. Okay. No, I think that... I've got the Cavs winning and Golden State winning. I think Golden State wins it.
You're going all the way too, huh?
Yep.
Golden State. Well, we reserve the right to withdraw those predictions after this round.
We'll have to make another episode anyway, so we'll see.
Watch it be the Rockets versus the Celtics. Shit.
Totally off, yeah.
All right. So those are the predictions.
Those are the predictions. We will we'll come back and we'll make another video after the games have been played, of course. So definitely hit the notification bell down at the bottom of this video so you know the next time we post a video, and you can see how we fared off with our predictions this time. Hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below to let us know what you think of our predictions
and your predictions.
What
are you saying? Saying LeBron's gonna get swept by the Celtics or what? So let us know so we can argue with you in the comments.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, man.
Cool. Deuces.